today we are going to see a demo about a physical AI designer. I've been trying to learn about the physical AI and how we can actually design with new use cases, and been struggling to figure out how we can actually design a system. So what I did is I created my own physical AI designer. This is basically, if I have a concept, I wanted to understand what are the strategies that should go to build a physical AI, and then how do we create those simulated data and content with tools, and then how do we train the model. I mean, given physical AI, generic training is one thing, but in a specific environment we might have to do some more training to make sure that it is doing the right thing. So this is Streamlit app, and you can see in the bottom we can actually type whatever you want. I'm saying like I would like to build a data center rack assembly line, and on the left side you can see it went and it gave me the entire summarized content. I'm using the Magentic orchestrator from the Microsoft Agent Framework, with just the agent framework's regular agent, and I have three different agents. One is to provide me a strategy and requirements, what I need to do, so that I can actually read through and see like, okay, what are the things that I need to, what are the KPIs I need to create, what are the process that I need to follow, and things like that. And then based on the process, this is going to tell me like, okay, what type of asset I need to create, the UST, what scenes I need to build, what are the baselines, what are the robot placements and the toolings and the lighting, and the simulation. How do we do the simulation for it? What are the physics settings that are needed, and the RTX delivery thing. It's basically for to set up the Omniverse and what setup needs to be done and stuff like that. And it gives me what I need to follow through, right? I mean, each step I need to do it, but at least it gives me like what I need to do. Given I don't know all these parts how to put together, now at least the model is guiding me through. And then the last one is the training and the implementation engineer, which is basically um, ability to simulate the data that is getting trained through the previous step, and then figuring out like how to do different type of fine tuning and what needs to be done. And it also gives me a sample code on the RL policy training. How do we train it, and how do we deploy it, and how do we run it, right? Like, so it goes through the entire a full stack ML ops, but concentrating on the training side. Now on the Magentic one, I wanted to showcase the plan. Here is the plan that it get created. And once the plan is getting created, it also maintains a ledger. You can see all the three things getting called, and I have customized prompt for each of the agents. And here are the each ledger what it is doing, and then you can also see the raw JSON for the ledger as well. It's basically saying like which speaker to call and what to terminate. And then I have the token count accumulated as well. Each agent, I wanted to see how much token it is consuming. This is just basically to give me an idea, like if I'm going to design this app, how much token it's going to use, and so we can actually work around with it. And I added a debug. This is basically like just to make sure that any debug output I wanted to troubleshoot, I can capture it and see it over here. And on the left side, you can see the entire summarized version, not the individual one, but the summarized version that tells me like what I need to do the design on, what setup I need to do, what are the geometries, the sensors that I need to create, what are the automation outputs, and then sim to real validations, and then how do I do the training, um, creating the training pipeline, and then do the RL fine tuning, and then recovering it. It's going to be basically large action models, large vision action models actually, and then or other necessary models as needed. And this is going to show up and show up in the output over here. And it also tells you the MLOps update strategy. It also does the what are the um, what are the best recommendations that I should look in, and then the final recommendation as well, including the bomb. So this is a tool just to show you like how to build AI using AI. So this is my trial. Thank you for taking your time, and have a wonderful day.